something to eat with, don't you?
I need a fork.
But you know what you really need? You need the church of shooting yourself.
No.
Yeah, because without the church of shooting yourself, how are you going to watch and know what you're doing? How do you know what you're doing if you're not shooting yourself? I'm shooting you now. You're part of my movie, but don't you think you should think about the church of shooting yourself a little bit? Wake up every day and shoot yourself? Would you do that?
Stop, I need a fork.
Yeah, everybody has their, you just want to eat, right? Eat, you want to eat your
I got no secrets to conceal. From you, at least.
Oh, you are the Lord. You are the Lord. I'm not the Lord, you're the Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Will you be the Lord? Hey, you're the Lord. You're the Lord. You are the Lord.
Can we get along?
You are God.
Can we get along?
You are God. You're the Lord. You are perfect.
Can we get along?
Perfect every way.
Can we get a long metal pipe and put it in somebody's head? Can we get a long metal pipe and put it in somebody's head? This is how I spent my day.
Right here.
My big day. I'm going to hell in a handbasket.
Take me with you. Take me with you.
World Trade Center's down. Television's down. Television's down. Information's down. Information's down. Stupidity goes way, way up. That's why we have to find it again.
UFO off to their left at maybe 0.9% of the time.
Hey, mister, watch your talk.
I can hear my talk. I cannot watch it.
You're not going to be hearing it much longer.
Fabulous. Fucking fabulous.
What island is this? Peter Pan Island?
Manhattan Island. The real estate prices have skyrocketed. Children are being taught the value of real estate at a young age. Just as a lot of Indians, they taught their children. We're one step ahead. Back to the World Trade Center.
I'm going over the side.
That's New York City. New York City, the city where you gotta watch what's going on, because if you don't, who cares? The city where the worst thing that can happen to you is, you'll be killed. In these trying times, you gotta wonder about what's going on. You gotta wonder about who's watching you. What's gonna happen when you do get killed? Well, that's God's shit. God does that, but God's a busy man. God doesn't have time for you. God doesn't have time to watch every single person in this world, because most of the people are fucking up. You're fucking up sometimes, but you can take care of you. You can shoot yourself. Shoot yourself every day. And watch yourself when you normally watch the TV news. Learn something. Punish yourself. Reward yourself. Give God a break. A well-deserved break, I must say, because he doesn't have time for this stuff. There's messages coming out of that tower. There's one of the towers. There's a right tower and a left tower. A right tower and a left tower. But only one of them has an antenna on it. Only one of them is sending messages, just like your brain, a right side and a left side. Only one side sending messages to your brain saying, yeah, that's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's the wrong thing to do. The other side's just saying, hey, move your finger. Red run. That's a wild shit going on out there. You got to take responsibility for your own life. You got to give God a break. Support the church of shooting yourself.
It's a hit or miss proposition. You got one of these, you got a building like this, you could be anywhere. You could be in your own apartment. The only way to see if this is 1 or 2 is if you were above it all, and you're not above it all. You're just a human being. Sure, if you're on the right plane that just happened to be going over it all, you could see where you were. But you don't have that luxury. Things are fucked up. It's a lot worse than just being killed. It's how you get killed. So you have to figure out how to do it. How you're gonna survive. In the church, you're the one that's looking in the mirror in the morning. You're the one that has to see it when you shave. It's a big building up there. You could be looking at one building, or you could be looking at the 2 building. You could be sound asleep in your own apartment. This is where it all comes from. This is where it all comes from. It's a crapshoot any way you look at it. Fuel. You need tools. Tools and fuels are what we're about. 2 things. There you go again. Far too many decisions to make in this world. You might as well narrow it down to 2. Chicken or hog beef. No visible now. You got 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 no visible now. No visible now, you got no visible now, you got no visible now, you got no visible now. But Easy Street isn't gonna just keep appearing before you. There's always gonna be more decisions to make. 10, 20. Here we have 5. Pickles. Need these. Need these. Some of these. Some of this. Some of that. 4 out of 5. 5 to 1, 1 to 5. One gets out of here. Take a little bit of everything. You won't have to think as much. Back to you. Always more and more.
Should have went vegetarian. Should have went vegetarian. It's time to go see the Reverb motherfuckers right now. Right now. You know, it's not often that you and me just get a private moment. You know, I'm like around and I glance over and, hey, I have a videotape camera in my hand. Judge me. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And it's getting really confusing with this whole World Trade Center thing happening. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Amen me. Tell me about it.
I've been thinking a lot lately, you know, about the Indians and Buffalo, and the rivers and the dams. The bar.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go see.
And I can't help but thinking that it's bad karma. You know what I'm talking about? Bad karma?
Yeah, how about them cowboys?
We nailed the Indians, and now the aliens from outer space are nailing us. We starved them to death, and now they're gonna starve us to death. We starved them to death with food and shelter and clothing, but they're getting us where it really counts for us, and that's television. They're cutting off our television. They're cutting off all the power to the World Trade Centers, and before you know it, we're in a whirl. And I'm not fooled by you motherfuckers, because I know that I am in my apartment just sound asleep, and the snooze alarm's gonna go off, and I'll hit it, and I'll just go on with my day, and I won't know what the hell difference it's gonna be. And you're gonna say, hey, motherfucker, it's a dream. It ain't no dream. I know you're trying to manipulate me. You're manipulating me with your images, but hey, maybe I did something bad. Maybe I did something good. I didn't do the right thing by that little mouse.
Yeah. Look, I gotta
Last
wake up.
week I caught a mouse in a glue trap. You catch a mouse in a glue trap. What are you gonna do? You catch a mouse in a glue trap? Is it fair to catch a mouse in a glue trap?
What?
You catch a mouse in a glue trap. Is that fair to the mouse? I mean, he's shitting all over your shit. What are you gonna do?
Look, I gotta wake up and pay the rent tomorrow.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, save this mouse. Save this Mickey Mouse from the end. Because he's my friend. Amen.
Get this motherfucker out of my house right now. Primo.
Man, give me space. And I'm staying.
They're killing me already.
It's me. Oh my God, it's me. Yes. It's a bomb or something in the World Trade Center. Fire. Well, if I gotta go, I want you to go with me, Lord. It's gonna rain like that. Why the World Trade Center?
Because it's all connected. The power's connected, the 5, 6 buildings. Actually, I wonder what happened to the 7th building, which is this one on the left. Looks like the lights are still on, but I can't tell. Unless those are generator lights.
I get all my television in my home from that antenna.
But you know what you really need? You need the church of shooting yourself.
I'm in Paris. I'm in Paris.
etc. And so as they go about bit by bit piecing together what they need.
You go downstairs right now and have the policeman explain it to you. Right now. Go down. Go on. Go on!
Information's down. Stupidity goes way, way up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Bigger than you and me. It's like that. There's no smile on it either. You're the one that has to look at yourself in the morning. You're the one that has to decide, did I wake up yet? They're out there. I don't want your breakfast to be information.
I don't care who you are. It's damn tough to walk away from a dream.
I'll see you later, alligator. See you tomorrow.
All right, Sid will see you later, alligator.
You see a lollipop? Do you see a lollipop? Do you see a lollipop? Look. You're visible now. You got no 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 visible.
Antenna. You need the one with the antenna. You don't have that, it isn't going to come into your home. You want to make sure you ask the police. Officer! Officer! Not here. Because when you're looking at things from the wrong perspective, you can convince yourself that it's one or two, if you want to put it in binary terms. We all have our twins. We don't know if this is the evil twin or the good twin. That's why we're down here in the financial district. Right? Wrong. I'm not buying it for a second. I'm in my apartment, having a little dream. You're not fooling me a bit. Go back to outer space! The simple truth is you have to find the path. And who knows better than the police? They know what's going on, and all you have to do is ask them. If you're asking a police in your dream, you might be asking a dream policeman. You don't need no dream police. It's hard enough on the East Village. Just looking at the squirrels inside Tompkins Square Park. Back to a better time, please. Back to a better time. You can't complicate your life by making all these variables, all these extra decisions. It usually comes down to a simple thing if you just make it that way. One or two. I'm going to go right, I'm going to go left. I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go in World Trade Center 1 or in World Trade Center 2. Damn if it isn't getting confusing. I see a tit. Which one are you at? One or two? One or two? One or two? But when I wake up to shave in the morning, it's obviously two. I am what I am, and I look at what I look like, and that's not me. I don't know what is. I have numbers written on my face. If there was some sort of mathematical way to look at it all, I'd be number one or I'd be number two. That doesn't really matter. All that matters is now. I see a tit up there. I see a tit up there. That's the one with the antenna on it. Let's go to my house. I'm going home. Going home.
The drama of the previous weeks had left no time for the exercise regime or re-entry preparations. The full force of Earth's gravity.
The World Trade Center via studio transmitter link WFDQ.
I mean,
Los Angeles, California. Ever increasing faith.
start all over. With your help.
Smooth. Roads through. Looking for? How about you at home? Have you had fun?
Nixon at this.
Talking about it.
And their families.
This is intestinal surgery.
12-year-old Damien
going on.
Home just waiting to have some fun? Well,
Yes? Carl Hannen. Hi, how are you? What? Can I come in for a minute? Friend, I want to talk to you about our little society we have here. How about it? Come on.
Wait, no, wait.
I'm a
wait.
friendly guy in the neighborhood.
What's the society?
You're white, I'm white, buddy. Come on. Well, what? We gotta protect us.
Power of the tongue. If you've never understood the incredible potential of the spoken word.
Learn to see the signs of mental illness. 2 out of 3.
The New York City Police Department is continuing to manage hundreds of homes. Mayor Dinkins.
And he's going to explain to all of us. Explain what our challenge is and what the...
Laws? I don't think so.
All 3 airports were shut down.
Because there's no way you can't love it. Because it...
Very moment that life begins. And the chance to attain full mental...
Intended to be a substitute for being in
Way out the door, I dropped 5 more pills.
And I'll talk to you about it. Just remember, my name really is Karl Heinrich. I am from the...
Put down the gun, man. Put down the fucking gun.
The Nazis will
I'll call
rise
the police.
again.
I'll call the police.
It doesn't matter, we are the police.
Reach your determination.
Psychiatric reports, worksheets, these notations will enter into it, I suppose.
and he's no better than a prostitute.
Expect some problems because of frozen
alcohol in Lori's.
Well, actually, I didn't think that a confirmed homosexual like you could give it all up. Believe it.
So north.
For there are 6 things that the Lord hates.
Because that's the way it is in prison.
You're about 3 inches away from the scalp, aren't you?
And later on in the show, I'm going to wash it out right in front of you so you can see how it looks after we use the...
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
For what? You've got to help us all. Walked up to me and slapped me on the back and says, hey, I bet you play basketball. And a bunch of people staring at me. I'm usually the only black person.
check and the check comes back, what is that to me?
Thinks the impact of the storm will be too much for local governments to handle, so that's why the state is stepping in.
Dear Diary, entry 247365. I'm seeing myself.
He's good, yeah.
Good, guys. Good on him.
Fucking good. He's the best snowballer in the West.
See, this guy here is going right. Big guy here. He is going good.
I do it so I can judge myself. Pay my rent. If there are forces going on, which I really don't know. I wonder if it's me. Or just the time. On a plane, looking down on myself. Thank God I have a camera, so I can see what I'm doing at news time. It's just about that now.
Animals around here? Well, they're wrong. Because this is a dream. This is the East Village. Where the outer space people, you can call them people, are going after the park and the real estate. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 34. I hope it's 26. Any way you look at it. There's high plains drifters all over the place. But you're not fooling me a bit. Got it? Not a bit! I'm in my apartment sleeping! You're not fooling me! I need something for this cough. Dear Lord, ever since I came to New York.
Yeah, I know you people. I know you people. I know that y'all started out somewhere out in America. Nice families, nice homes. Then you moved to New York. Something just went wrong, didn't it? I know. taught not to kill. From the bottle and the brothel I often did swear. I was warned about whiskey, I was warned about wine, but they never said nothing about taking codeine. And it's real, and it's real. Cities, stay away from the towns. Stay away from the man pushing the codeine around. Stay away from the stores where the remedies are fine, or you'll live out your days as a slave to codeine. And it's real, and it's real. Raging in my head. Feel like I'm dying and I wish I were dead. If I live till tomorrow, it'll be a long time. And I'll reel and I'll fall and I'll rise on codeine, and it's real. It's real.
fooling me a bit. I know I'm at home. I'm watching Saturday Night Live, right? Thought you could fool me with that? I'm much too smart for that. Go back to your planet. You're not getting this planet. You can close off Tompkins Square Park over there. You can blow up the World Trade Center and take our TV away. But order here, but we've seen this kind of order before. And you're not fooling me, because I know I'm in my apartment. I know the secrets to your organization, and it ain't gonna happen again. It can't happen here. I'm sleeping.
Everything under control. Can we get another portable over here, please? Well, almost everything.
I'm in a cold war for my home. I ignored the TV, which instructed me to wait at home with flashlight, batteries, and supplies. A mock war is necessary to temper the real one. The landlord's arsonists eye me whenever I leave my place. His process servers stress I should catch the next plane to Rome or whatever. They are out to burn out all the people with brains, especially the young people with brains. They've been told to kill the child. I've been told to kill the child. They want fire, but snow is here. And the land for the park was given, provided it never be closed. There is no respect for the dead. In fact, death is part of the plan.
Simple snowball fight anymore near Tompkins Square Park.
Go! You get rid of the crowd in front of the bar, or otherwise you get in the summons. All right. I'm letting you know. Okay. This is the first time I heard anything about anything.
Like he's responsible for everybody on the street.
You've got a disorderly crowd in front of your bar. You got to take care of it. Now, what about the go to the exact precinct.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, man? Break the leg!
Go to bed, Buzz Bike! You better surrender.
Hey, shut up over there!
What you gonna do?
They really hate to lose control. Because if they lose control, they lose a little bit of their ego. They think this neighborhood is scum. That's why they enjoy coming here, playing piñata with artists' heads, and getting the prize with no repercussions. Back to the videotape. They've been taught to call them anarchists. That's what they call them. They call them anarchists because that's what the pagan people tell them to call them. Because if you don't call them anarchists, they might be like regular voting citizens. It might not look right on the news. But hey, all that matters is what you look like on the news. Sure, you don't have to be a newsman on the news. You could be a foot specialist. You could be, you know, some Tai Chi instructor. You could, oh my God. Surveillance. That's where the big problems are, right there, right on that corner. And they're right on top of it. Those are young people with brains. And that's what they're after, young people with brains. Because young people with brains are the only ones that are going to realize that cops are just pawn for the real estate moguls, the politicians, the pagan fools. And what's going to happen next? Well, we all might be looking up when the development develops. Back to a warmer time.
Oh, I ain't going out of the room. I am not going to roll. You and your little men coming.
As soon as death comes. As soon as death comes. Dreams are over. Most wouldn't take comfort in that. It's darkness, blackness. You wouldn't hear nothing of this world. No story for the voyeurs, no agenda for the self-centered. You'd pray louder than all humanity just to see one point of light in your head. And if you could come to live again, the point of your entire life would be that light where it all begins. Have to stop, relax, and say it can't be as bad as all this. Things could be a lot worse. But let's face it, problems are everywhere. Place to live. They've done it to you. Never laughing. And you're gone. History.
they'll shoot you like a dog in the street just to make themselves feel better and bigger. Yeah, but I'll be ready for them. This time it's gonna be so much better.
New apartment, new place, start all over. New York. Shit.
It's gonna rain for a long time.
It's gonna rain for a long time.
I want you to make a sacrifice.
I want you to make a sacrifice.
I want the kid. Do it! Do it!
TV scene, take two. All right. Actors, quiet on set. Ready, action. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm gonna get a new start, a new place. In the center of the world. New York City. This is the first time I've been out, man.
That's bullshit. This guy who is after you is a smooth character.
TV scene, take two. All right. Actors, quiet on set. Ready, action. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm gonna get a new start, a new place. In the center of the world. New York City. This is the first time I've been out, man. That's bullshit. This guy who is after you is a smooth character.
Repeatedly that you want the quality, you want the size, so we're going to adhere to that. We made a very special concession on this particular doll, and I'll tell you what it is. We lowered the price not to $129, not to $119. We brought it all the way down to $115. It will literally be the final doll at the size that you will be able to get from the Williamtown Designer Series. I'm talking about an artist doll as big and thick as this, with this kind of detail at the price that you're looking at. How great a deal is she? We'll take a listen. This doll is signed by the artist. It is an artist sculptor, okay? She is actually magnificent. I think she's one of the best dolls in a little girl that he has designed. At $115
I have a confession to make. I've been shooting myself.
$38.33.
I've been popping the cassette into my VCR recorder to see what I do in my daily life right and wrong.
I made Polly my show special
recently,
one day. I didn't know exactly why I fell in love with her, but when you see the face, the dress is so
I've been putting it on public access, but now that is threatened by a major corporation and a bunch of lawyers.
Because of the big blooming flowers and what have you.
They want to get rid of public access.
Doll collector, if you know anything about dolls at all tonight,
to put on
is based on taking the time to care and share.
Home
and if you'll
shopping.
Do that, you'll share with the viewers out there. Especially
I don't want to buy anything.
Uniquely designed.
I don't want to buy anything.
Huge, and she is an amazing buy. She's coming your way today if you're dialing in very quickly at only $38.33, divided up over 3 equal payments. Hi, you're live on the air. Hi. Who am I speaking with?
My name's Margie.
Margie from where?
From Illinois.
Now, Margie, what do you like about this doll?
Oh, I think she has the most adorable face.
Mm-hmm.
There's such awe in the expression. I watched the show last week when...
Searching for something, individuals were in the way. To survive, all they could do was watch themselves. Watch themselves. Because they had ways of making it seem like reality. The wake-up call is coming. They had buried their cables. Now the stage was set to bury the promises, to give access to the community. And to Margie. And to me. And to my child within. These aren't ordinary human dreams. I'm not buying it.
Space aliens. They're out there and they're out to get you and me. What can you do about it? Well, one of the first things you can do is go after the earthly corporations, which are in cahoots with them. Maybe it's time.
Is unique. If we are accepted or ignored by network TV or by the established stations, we don't just demonstrate and go home. We demonstrate and then we go home and we edit our shows and we put them on cable TV. And what's going to happen next week is inevitable. You will not be able to miss this no matter who you are, no matter what station you watch. If you turn on your TV, you flip through the channels looking for Bugs Bunny or whatever other Warner thing you're looking for, you're going to find our shows on TV. They're going to be on from morning to evening. And this is not the first or the last event. So every inch of footage counts.
Motherfucker. You're gonna pay for this. This is an example of what you can see on your own television set, only with your mouth, your eyes, and your soul. You will decide your own punishment. And you will be in charge of all judgments and everything in the church of watching yourself. God doesn't have time for this sort of crap anymore. It's a busy world. Sooner or later, individuals are going to have to take over and start watching themselves and watching the world around them. Because there's only so much time for everybody to get done what they have to do in a day.
Hey, buddy, how you say? See?
Hi, I'm from the Church of Watching Yourself.
I'll do one of my greatest speeches for you. What do you want to know?
I wanted you to know what it would be like if you had a videotape camera in your hand every day, and at the end of that day, you went home and watched television, you saw what your sins were, and you punished yourself for what you did.
Exactly.
Much better system, isn't it?
Hey, buddy, you know what? How you say? Jesus loves ya.
I know what you mean.
Because we got to be a good guy.
So would you like to give a donation for the Church of Watching Yourself?
Hey, buddy, do me one favor, you know? I would love to, man, but I can't right now.
The only donation is to yourself.
Hey, you know
buy
what?
yourself a videotape camera, and you watch it every night and watch your own sins.
Jesus!
And then you punish yourself. You punish yourself. Isn't that a better system?
Yes.
Because God doesn't have time for you. It doesn't have time for me. Doesn't have time for any of us anymore. That's why.
Repentance.
That's why we have the church.
I can't say.
Of watching yourself. Watching yourself.
Practicing hypocrisy.
Because if you don't watch yourself, who will? Those guys might try to mug me. There's a cop. Officer! Officer!
Here's safety, comfort. His comfort, watching the news. Mine was to be the news. As a newsman, the perfect disguise.
In this religious parade,
Locked up.
Walking down the parade route.
Take a walk or you get locked up.
I'm walking. God bless you,
Well, walk
Mr.
that
Zucker.
way.
Yeah, you too.
What, the shield number 2?
Your Heritage Rally has freedom marked up. And I'd be glad to get locked up to the Irish.
there's a lot of tension here. The religious organizations versus the state organizations. There's not a clear delineation. There's room here for an IRS man.
Major corporation, we've got your best interest in mind. We'll take away cable access, but it'll be fine. You may think that as a public utility that we should have to give to our community. True, we may not own the cables down underground, but we purchased some politicians here in your town. Like any major corporation, we've got your best interest in mind.
In mind?
We'll take away cable access, but it'll be fine.
The church is the richest nonprofit organization in the world. They don't pay taxes. And why should they? They're a spiritual organization. And they can't get involved in politics. Unlike people involved with the state, like the police.
comes with an extra long cord. Guess again, it's the Dirt Devil hand vac. That powerful revolving brush cleans it all, from pet hair and dirt to stairs, cars, and little messes. So get the Dirt Devil hand vac and lighten up. Tonight. Here comes the baby, everyone.
In the very near future, Time Warner will have triple-digit channel capacity with digital compression and fiber optics. It will have triple-digit channel capacity. And its argument is a lot of chutzpah. It argues that it should have editorial control of all 300 or 800 cable channels. But it's not a newspaper. Newspapers don't dig up the public rights of way. They don't make noise like those guys right now. Cable operators, however, dig up the public rights of way. They use the streets in special ways, and thus they have to get a franchise. And in every community, in almost every community in the country, we have but one cable operator. Theoretically non-exclusive, but de facto exclusive, because the cable industry doesn't like to claim jump on each other's franchises. And so Time Warner has a media monopoly in great many areas of New York City. And as a quid pro quo for that media monopoly, it should be required to not only pay franchise fees, but also set aside a few channels for public access purposes. I think that this lawsuit is frivolous. I do believe that the judge who heard oral argument on March 5th will deny Time Warner's claims, but no doubt, I also believe Time Warner will persist in its attack on public access. One thing that hasn't been mentioned today is the connection between public access and the highly touted New York City.
The war is over by Tompkins Square Park. Every snowball is set to the ground. Looks like peace will last. And they march for free for this religious parade.
On December the 31st, 1931, Himmler establishes the SS Race and Resettlement Bureau.
Before there were videotape cameras, around the establishment of the Third Reich, the Nazi Party was declared the state religion, as well as the political thing. With the SS stormtroopers, a lot of converts were quickly made.
No, this is Jack at the
History repeats. Back to me.
Where'd everybody go? They all left. They left.
Oh my God!
Landlord set the building on fire.
Oh my! Where did he set it on fire? Was your
In the basement.
apartment? So it was for the whole.
I was the only one who lived in my whole building.
You were the only one left?
I was out walking around.
There were still people there when you were there. When I was over there. Oh my God!
It's like they bring the wall down to Berlin and put it up here. Actually, well, it's all, you know, it's in the mind anyway, the fucking wall. But yeah, what the hell? It sucks when you pay for all the shit and you don't get anything.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the overtime, all these fucking people hanging around.
What's wrong with the beer? You know, they make you pour it out. And they take your radios away. They took my radio away, put it in a trunk.
Were you playing?
No, just walking down the street.
Careful, man. Just watch this thing, man.
Back of the trunk.
Look, I'm getting all these New Yorkers together. The Rogers contingent, and we're gonna move to fucking Alberta, Canada, up to the Rocky Mountains.
Start a new city up there.
No, I told you.
If you come around here tonight, you see what I'm talking about.
The lighter one is with the...
They rob their own mother, these people.
Sugar.
I hope you got me on TV because I'm telling the truth. This ain't working out. You know what? No, I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't lie. I'm glad the park is closed. I got my own reasons. To smoke, suppose you buy a brand new suit, right? You got the window open, your house. They build fires all night long and the smoke gets in your suit, you gotta throw it away.
So I get the second cup of coffee, I'm going home. And this cop, man, I swear to God, the fucking look. I mean, this guy had never seen me before. He doesn't know who I am. Right. And the look that guy gave me was unbelievable.
What corner?
Outside 7A.
Your Townville Square Park?
Yeah, right in the corner. 7A.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like a dirty look around. That guy wants to fuck. I know that look, man. The guy wants to fucking kill me, and he's never even seen me before.
Right. Exactly. No, there's a lot of...
Really bummed me out first thing in the morning. Of course, yeah.
There's a lot of that kind of thinking going on.
Long hair, hippie, freak, or whatever his redneck attitude was.
Bad elements.
We were,
I guess, yeah.
We were in front of Nino's there.
Really bummed me out.
They're protecting the neighborhood, they say.
Well, I don't need that first thing in the morning, man.
No, they definitely despise the neighborhood and the people in the neighborhood. I mean, we were standing there and this girl comes over. Someone who we were with knew, and she had been on the corner in front of Alcatraz where the cops and Marines were talking, and the Marines were like, you know, what? What's the problem? You know, just go and fucking kick ass, you know, what's the big deal? And the cops were like, well, believe me, I'd like to rip their hearts out was what she heard, was the quote.
The stated concern is that there is too much. The stated concern is that there is too much sex on public access channels. Well, if there's too much sex on cable, it's not on the public access channels, it's on the pay-per-view channels. There's a great many pay-per-view sex offerings these days, and Congress seemingly is unconcerned with that sex. So the real concern is not sex on cable TV, it's just simply people don't like public access. And that shows you the power of public access. You make people mad because you present alternative views. And so we've got to fight for the right of public access to continue. I have nothing else to say.
All right, thank you, Bob. Hey, we are ready. Give us your names. I shoot myself every day. I don't know what's right or what's wrong. There's a hell of a lot of construction equipment around here, and the buildings are real tall. And I know the men from outer space, if they're men, I don't want to say anything sexist here, but they're after the real estate. They're starting with the media and the arts. Back to me.
Blackout of public access program.
No intention whatsoever, and I'm glad to assure everybody that we have no intention of abandoning access programming in New York City or any community programming. We're committed to it. We always have been, and that is really not the issue.
A yellow circle. He said, what is that? This is when I was maybe 16 years old. I said, I don't know what it is. He said, it's the sun. Now, it made me think for a moment. How can I look at a yellow circle and not know what it is? You're looking at that rectangle.
Network. As things keep going the way they're going, that network will be completely controlled by Time Warner Incorporated. We're in the process now of trying to get rid of cable access TV. The same TV you're watching right now. So you better watch it now, because pretty soon you're going to be watching Time.
See these pricky things here? Those are for your ass. That's to make sure you don't sit down and you keep walking, keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Because if you sit down, you get one of these pricky things on your ass. No one wants you to sit down, especially where they got the big buildings. When they got big buildings, they want you to keep moving because they want to make their big buildings where you live when you get home. But don't let them fool you. They're after the whole planet. When you break, my little friend, there'll always be someone to replace you.
That's already built in.
And I know what's going on.
It's automatic.
Automatically.
What am I doing wrong? I don't know.
There's a storm coming, cattle started running. You'd hear that low rumbling noise along the ground, and the men on the herd wouldn't need to come in and tell you. You'd know.
What are you gonna do? You doing the right thing? I know it's all part of the plan. And I also know that I am sleeping in my bed right now, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Because it's a dream. There's no construction going on. It's a dream. There's no people trying to take over the TV. It's a dream. It's just a damn thing. And you can make me think that. You can put the ideas in the mind of a yuppie corporate lawyer, but you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me.
Serial killer series.
Not buying it. Not buying it for a second.
Television. And we are, in fact, in competition with business speech. Now, they are claiming that their First Amendment rights, Time Warner's First Amendment rights, are being encroached because they're being forced to carry some things that maybe they don't want to carry. Constantly harassed and terminated. And this is still going on today.
A corporation is an individual. And they want the TV. Because if they get the TV, they get the real estate. But who's really behind them? I don't know. Have to decide. You got your right side, you got your left side. What are you going to do? You got this big building up the construction shit. What are you going to do? You know, you got surveillance people all over the fucking place. What's that going to do for you? You know? You can't even live in your communities anymore. You know, you got the dream police, the regular police. You know, people are trying to kill you. People are trying to kill you. And if you don't watch it, you'll be dead. What's right? What's wrong? Well, obviously it's the
How about this one? Try this one out.
aliens. Aliens are behind the whole thing. And the utilities. That's how they get to it. The aliens aren't stupid. They got lawyers. They got corporations going in. They got the utility guys in on it. The utility guys are in on it. Look, he's in on it. I'm in on no fucking dream. He's in on the whole damn thing. And why? So they can kill you and take you home. That's what it's about. It's not about entertainment. It's about death. Death!
What's up?
What?
What's up?
You still want to cause all public alarm.
What? I want to see you do that again.
Why?
Because I said so.
I didn't use dick.
First Amendment rights.
Jumping around like that. You're going to jump around like that. You put yourself or somebody else injured. I appreciate it.
They're digging up the streets. They're digging up the streets, putting the cables in and all that.
So that gives you right to swing around at innocent bystanders?
Well, all I can do is yell. I mean, if I can't get on cable TV, what am I going to do?
Well, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do it anymore, okay?
Okay.
Press who came out today.
Not fooling me a bit. I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming.
Who have been shooting a demonstration, and if you listen today, don't worry, because you'll be seeing it all.
People lived for it and died for it. Nations fought to control it and were destroyed. It produces unimaginable wealth. It creates unlimited power. It is the prize.
In the Rivington School. I have to do the end of the documentary on the Rivington School. You know the Rivington School? Oh, this is where it used to be. Fucking shame.
Yeah, this used to be my little spot. It was like country.
Yeah?
One little square of country right in the middle of the city.
Used to be a garden.
It was nice. By the time I got here, the garden wasn't nice anymore, but I had heard about it, and I saw the remains of it. I've been here just a couple of years. It's a shame.
Yeah. City property now. Everyone always said it would be a cold day in hell when they got the Rivington School out of this lot.
Right here.
This is the end of the Rivington School documentary. Right here.
You're gonna make a school?
School's gone.
Oh, so what does that mean?
That means that the city has their bulldozers on the property now, and they're digging a big hole.
Ours is an oil-hungry world.
Everything's okay. We're going to release you, and I'll give you my business card if you got a problem. Just want you to understand why you were stopped.
So Neil Armstrong took control, threw it out of the automatic mode, put it on manual, and flew the spacecraft looking out the window over that field.
Right, Tranquility. Be advised there are lots of smiling faces in this room and all over the world. Over. Contact light. Engine arm on.
We're home.
Man on the moon.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Boy.
Okay, we're going to be busy for a minute.
There's a foot coming down.
There he is. There's a foot coming down the steps. Boy, look at those pictures. Wow. It's a little shadowy, but he said he expected that in the shadow of the lunar module. Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon on this July 20th, 1969.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I think that was Neil's quote. I didn't understand it.
One small step for man, but I didn't get the second phrase.
Outside the trial, it was hard to understand how the verdict could possibly square with the video.
Thought of reading some books. What to choose from. I think that here we go. Just let the doctor work.
Hello? You're lying to me. There's a child inside me. I'm a narcissistic person. I watch myself all the time. I'm a narcissistic person. And I want to possess the child within.
Give me a kiss before you leave me. My imagination will feed my hungry heart. Leave me one day when I'm alone with my fancies. Yeah.
Aliens from outer space pulling my strings. Aliens from outer space are making me do what I do because they want to settle the earth.
I mean, I didn't really, for the amount of time I was there, I didn't go that many places.
Whittier's on the other end of the peninsula.
Interesting.
It's where you go from.
Pretty good, huh?
Working really good.
I'm trying to keep it along the
Right along the water line, the VOD line.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. I really
Some suckers.
Got 'em. 'Cause time is a wasting.
You really struck a pose. I mean, you looked at her and you looked at him. It was like, which is more real?
He's only signing one.
Look, I'm a regular customer here.
Just keep it behind you, sir. Thank you very much. Got through? We got one more. Let's just get the book signed first, okay?
Well, Bill, at least one of the people taking over the grocery stores in New York are Korean. You'd like a book signed? Right here. At least they make nice stores, man.
Whatever it is, Todd.
These kids got it after that book.
Let's see.
No, the Queens is the one. Now, what do you want to put on here?
To Chris.
To Chris.
I'm going to put this to
Boy.
Yeah.
No films. Bill Rice.
We were making a film right around the corner, and the whole cast and crew wanted me to come over here and be a representative, say thank you.
What film are you making?
It's called The Eater of Darkness. It's based on a book by Robert M. Coates. Anyway, the whole cast is...
These are the last two.
We'd love for you to come by if you have time. All right, but Bill says a personal hello to you, and Jacob Burkhart. I will. Thank you very much.
You gotta keep shooting.
You must have got that
yourself.
What's going on here? And I figured...
100-pound Bruce from New Jersey.
But even then,
really know somebody.
Be careful.
Okay, thanks a lot.
This is you. You don't close it.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Take one of these too.
All right, thanks.
Maybe I should read some more books.
Where's that little bottle? We'll just pour some back in there. No, I think that's kosher.
perhaps. This is all of her.
All right.
But
no, it's too late.
One night.
Across the street.
Respect. People were respectful. You know.
I know this hand since 1950, and never gonna see him fall. Never gonna see him fall. So, you know what I mean?
That's quite a thing to say. Yeah.
Let's go around this way, Mike.
The other one was that. I didn't even know about that. Oh, really? Triple bypass? Shit, he looks great. I'm very. I didn't know that. I didn't know about that. Wow, very good.
The pit.
not only is it important to know where you're going, you have to know where you've been. I know where I've been.
Und den
Somebody's shooting themselves and you're just watching them. Cable TV is just a crude substitute for things that we already have. Back.
On the day of the disaster, our nation held a vigil by our television sets. In one cruel moment, our exhilaration turned to horror.
We try our best. It's coming.
Is that decaffeinated?
No. This is ordinary.
This is for the Queen.
We'll wait.
This is just coffee. There it is. It's coming.
Decaffeinated. Decaffeinated.
But you know what? It's getting...
What the fuck is going on in the world? This kind of stuff has to stop. Every day there's more and more confusion. People puking on my doorstep. People trying to live on my doorstep in the puke. There's anything I can do about it. It's too fucking strange now. Later. The world. Where's the world I was living in? No one ever visits. No one ever visits. Because no one even lives here. Around with you. Try to make you go someplace. Might as well be someplace where you're already going.
Where the fuck are you going?
Someplace like Rome. All roads lead to Rome. I don't know. What do you think?
There's no continuity. The Nazis, the destruction of the Moravian school, the babies, the king thing.
I don't even want to go outside anymore. It's just too much.
You want a beer? It's 33. 33. Huh? It's the last beer on earth. The end, it's the last beer on earth. 33. 33. You want a cigarette? Cigarette? Huh? Yeah. Baby. Sweet baby. Sweet baby. cigarette? 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 Oh. Well, what about